Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nintendo Pipeline Podcast. I'm your host for this week, Mina, and joining me today we got.
Hey, I'm One Up Muffin, but you can call me Jared.
And
I'm Poochie, and you can call me Aubrey.
look at that. So, Jared, Aubrey, we're here for a very special occasion today. I don't know if you know this.
What could that be?
Yeah, there was a Nintendo Direct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In September?
In September. Crazy, I know.
Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't have known if that leaker dude didn't say anything about it. Wow.
They threw us all off
honestly.
God bless Switch Force.
Thank you, Switch Force. Which we do have to give credit for, did get everything right. But, you know.
Did it get the 3 7s thing right?
Yeah, actually he did. Yeah.
What was the third 7?
It was RE7, DQ7, FF7.
Well, I think there's a lot of
Oh.
7s. There's Resident Evil 7 and Disgaea 7, too. Like, this was a direct of 7s.
Oh, there is a lot of 7s, so. But we'll get to it.
But yeah, so let's talk about what was in it, right? Let's just get right into it. Which this direct opened with our good friend Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh boy, did it.
It opened with a mini direct.
And it was basically, yeah, as you said, it was basically its own little direct, right? So they were celebrating the Super Mario 40th anniversary. And they had, out of this 65-minute direct, it was 20 minutes of Super Mario content. Can you believe that?
So I bet they announced a lot of like cool new games, maybe like a 3D Mario, like early tease, you know, cool stuff like
I mean,
that.
they announced like 3 new games.
Yeah, they did.
But they also announced the Kyoto Marathon.
The Kyoto Marathon.
Bullshit.
Yeah. They're sponsoring the Kyoto Marathon.
So everybody go over to visit Japan and go do a little marathon.
So the very first thing we saw was actually not even a game, but it was a movie. The Super Mario Galaxy movie coming out in April.
And who's in that movie?
Yeah, they told us they spent like a good 2 minutes on just repeating the voice actors that we already have known since the first movie. That was an interesting play.
They gave us updated portraits this time, though.
Yes, they're alive now. Before they were all dead, right? And
if you were worried Chris Pratt would not reprise his role, well, worry no more.
Worry no more. Back. I don't think any of us have much to say about the movie, right? So
I really don't. I watched that trailer and I was like, I don't feel anything from this. And like, I think the first movie is fucking dog shit, but it's like, I don't care much these now.
Yeah.
Like, I'll probably care when the movie comes out and I have to hear about it on the Mario server, but until then, I don't care.
I will say, Mario Galaxy, I didn't expect them to go in that direction, I guess, so that there's something to that, I think, maybe.
It's a fun way to introduce Rosalina, so.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so they started with that. Then there was a tie-in product to this movie. Can you believe that? This October, we're getting Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch and Switch 2. Or I guess on the Switch, but enhanced for Switch 2.
Is that like a $20 upgrade to like 3D All-Stars if you own that?
Oh, yeah, sure, totally. No, it's not. So these are $40 each re-releases. You get them both for $70. I think that's where most of the discourse around these products are currently. Is the price, right? Which gotta be honest, it's expensive. Those are not cheap. I don't know what Nintendo was thinking. I mean, they were thinking with their wallets, obviously.
It is 4K at least, so there's that.
Yeah, it's 4K. It's funny. But they didn't have much to talk about in the press release of what is enhanced, right? So they were like upgraded resolution, new storybook chapters, and an updated UI.
I saw that there's also a new assist mode.
Oh, yeah.
Those games are very hard.
Yeah, they're very, very difficult.
It's like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm happy Galaxy 2 is being re-released because that it skipped out on the 3D All Stars, right?
yeah, I
Mhm.
want to get. I'll be getting Galaxy 2. I don't know. Either I got physical or I'll get just Galaxy 2.
Just like
But then I won't have
annoying.
Galaxy 1 in 4K. So.
Do you really need Galaxy 1 in 4K?
We'll see. Time will tell.
I think
I
between
unfortunately. Sorry, go on.
this and Mario Kart World, you can kind of see them really gesturing towards Mario as like their really premium product, like IP.
Mario's not for broke
And
boys.
Yeah.
yeah, Mario's not for broke boys. Which, hey, as the owner of a Mario server full of children, makes it really annoying when it's like no one on the server owns a Switch 2 and
Well,
don't own the
luckily for them,
Mario
this is coming to
games.
Switch 1. So.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I forgot about that.
They also
There's
said
one new feature.
They said that the 4K is coming in a later like an update. So I hope that's there at launch.
I hope it's a day one update. Yeah, I don't know.
Did they say a
But
later? I assume it's
Well, it
just
they
just
going
didn't
to
says
say
be
later
an
at
update.
up.
They
launch.
just said
It
an
doesn't say
update.
later update. It just says an
Okay,
update.
but like they do say like the Switch 2 updates for all the games. So I assume you put it in and then it just automatically
Yeah.
downloads the update.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah. Um, it has one new thing, and that's amiibo support.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you can get
You
a
get
life
a
mushroom or a one-up mushroom.
wow. The amiibo. So the accompanying amiibo. First of all, they're not coming out until April, which is a little weird. Um, but they're very big. Is the gimmick? It's Mario and Rosalina, and they're very big.
Yeah.
They're also very costly. They're $40.
Hey,
It was
that's as
pretty
much money as the game.
I didn't think about that, but that's very true. Yes, you can
and
get
it's
each
like
amiibo for the cost of each game.
it's like, you know, in the case of all the amiibo, there's so much sticker shock of like, oh yeah, we'll get to it later, but the Kirby amiibo are also $50. And it's like for us, it's all because of tariffs, and like they would have been still pricey, but like much more reasonably
Yeah, still like
priced.
Amiibo started at like $15.
13.
13. Wow.
And now they're $30.
That's wild. I like the Mario one though.
It looks like one of those Hallmark Christmas ornaments. I think it kind of like that render that the amiibo is based off of. I really like that render, but I think the amiibo itself just completely misses how the way it's rendered goes into that pose
Yeah.
and just how the vibe of that. And
I like
it's
the
just like,
mound though,
okay,
like the sphere-ish mound.
yeah, like
I
the
think that's nice.
Good A Galaxy mount is cute, but yeah.
I'll probably not get those to be honest.
No, I don't think
I'm
so.
not really
Yeah.
in the Amiibo game anymore.
Um, they're also doing a Rosalina sketchbook, a real life Rosalina
Cute,
little
but I don't
picture
care.
book.
Yeah, it's really
Um,
cute. I'm not buying it. I'm
No.
like, yeah,
you know,
whatever.
there's a lot of weird physical tchotchkes in this direct.
Yeah, we'll get to some
Yeah?
interesting ones
We'll
later.
get to some interesting ones, but yeah. So it's Mario Galaxy. They had a couple other Mario 40th anniversary announcements though.
Mhm.
Mario Tennis Fever is coming out in February.
Yeah,
Its
it
whole
looks good.
gimmick is there's 30 fever rackets, each with its own little power, right? Each with its own little
Mm-hmm.
super thing. Um,
There is 38 characters, which like,
the
damn,
most in
okay.
series history.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like a good Mario Tennis. I haven't gotten any of the recent ones, but you never know. I'm always considering.
You're
I was
always
a pretty
open to
big
it.
fan of Aces, and like it does seem like this game is kind of back introducing some of the movement mechanics in Aces, but having it less like at the forefront.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
how it had like all of the stamina meter and all that stuff you had to manage, and this just seems a lot more. Oh, it's kind of like probably like a nerfed version of that, just kind of in your basic moveset, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, me too.
I like the look of the campaign mode. You're
turn
like
into
Very
babies.
cute.
It also looks to have some more of like the fun silliness back.
Mm-hmm.
That like there's like a Waluigi pinball level that's pretty funny.
Yeah, something I've been kind of thinking about just since the Switch 2 was announced and how we all first got that kind of sticker shock with the games, with Mario Kart being $80, something I've been thinking about, it's like with the increase in the price, I do think Nintendo has an obligation to like show that okay, these games are more expensive, but they're gonna be more fleshed out. They're gonna won't have something like where all of the Mario Sports games in the Switch era all just kind of coasted on their free updates, and even when you got stuff like Mario Strikers Battle Lake, even the end product of that was like not very good.
This one looks pretty feature complete, like you're saying.
Yes, and it's like a lot of like 38 characters. That's a lot of fucking characters. Even like Mario Tennis Aces, after all its ones, had 30, I want to say, something along those lines. So like it does feel like, and we'll get into it with all the other games, it does like there's some really meaty games coming out with them. It just
also Mario Wonder stuff too, and
yeah, it just kind of sucks to pay. It just kind of sucks to pay $70 for these
for a Mario Tennis game.
Yeah.
This one looks pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, it'll probably be more worth it than spending $50 for Mario Tennis Ultra. Well, definitely more worth it than spending $50 for Mario Tennis Ultra Smash or $60 for Aces. Yeah, don't like spending $70 on a video game.
Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow for sure.
Yeah, and like it's just kind of the barrier that I don't know if it'll ever be crossed. It's like making it like, oh yeah, I want to spend $70 on this game.
It's hard, especially when you still get games like Silk Song for $20.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is still possible. Obviously, very different scales, but both games that you can spend your time on.
Very good. I was playing it right before we started recording.
Anything else to say about Mario Tennis? I don't think so, right?
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, so the next announcement was a Mario Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 edition. This was a weird.
Wait! You didn't say the full title.
Sorry. Plus Bella Bell Park. Meet up in Bella Bell Park.
Meet up in Bella Bell Park.
Meet up in Bella Bell Park. Yeah. This was a weird announcement, I think, because I think we all expected it to get a Switch 2 edition, right?
Yeah.
But the big thing they're focusing on is the multiplayer attractions. So there's like a lot of little mini type of games you can play with your friends. Which is fun. They look cute. I'm interested. But so they spent like 2 minutes on that. And then like the last 20 seconds of that trailer, they're like, oh yeah, there's other stuff. And they showed the fucking Koopalings and like seemingly new single player levels. And
yeah, they said other stuff we're going to show you later.
Yeah. And I was like, what?
I mean, it doesn't come out for like 6 months, so like, whatever. It's just very funny way of
far away. Even on the website, it's like Bella Bell Park and more features to be announced later.
Yeah, so I thought that was funny. With it, they're also releasing a talking flower. Speaking of those weird tchotchkes they're releasing. Who is this for? Who is the talking? No one likes the talking
not
flower.
An amiibo?
No, it's not an amiibo.
No. Just a toy.
It's just a little toy that talks randomly.
I like the description on the Nintendo website suggesting you should buy more than one of them.
That's great. That's wonderful. So, yeah. Anyway, so Yoshi the Mysterious Book was our final Mario 40th announcement. This one's coming in spring 2026. It looks cute. I think the art style is really good.
Yeah,
They made a sequel to Yoshi's Story.
Yeah,
it is basically Yoshi's Story looking. It kind of like worried me at first when you see the CG when the CG was opening, and it's like, oh, this is just Yoshi and like generic like 3D model. But then you get into the gameplay, it's like, oh, he looks really cute.
Yeah,
it's actually really cute. The art style's really good. I am wondering who's developing it, because that really is going to determine my interest in the game.
It's gotta be Good Feel.
Some people are saying Arzest.
If it's Arzest, I'm...
Yeah, my thought was Good Feel too.
My only thing with Good Feel is, didn't they just make Peach Showtime like last year?
Wasn't that like a few years ago?
It was
last year.
No, it was 2024.
Was it? Wow.
Oh shit! What? Yeah, that was last year. They do have multiple different development studios, like 2 or 3 of them. So
okay. Sure,
yeah, the studio that was working on fucking what's it called, Bakaru, could have been making this game next.
Oh yeah,
and that game came out in 2023. So like, you know, maybe a 3-year dev cycle. That seems reasonable enough.
The art is really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it. Like I said, we'll see. As long as it's not like an Arzest, I'm in. But we'll see.
$70 for a 2D Yoshi game doesn't sit well with me, though.
Yeah.
No, it does not. But you know, that's kind of gonna be a through line throughout this whole thing, huh?
Yeah. It's cute, but I'm not paying for it. Or maybe I will pay for it. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, well, I'll see. I mean, it makes you more... With $70 games and no vouchers, it makes you think harder about what you spend your money on.
For sure.
I think is not in a place you want to be where you're releasing Mario Tennis and a Yoshi 2D game.
No. But
that's where we are. So it looks cool. I might grab it. I'll just have to see how it turns out.
So I'm gonna run through the first party announcements of the Direct. Okay. So that was the Mario section. Now we're gonna talk about the remaining first party. So Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is coming out in spring. It looked like Tomodachi Life, honestly.
Yeah, it looks great.
It looks great.
Nothing really new to say on it, but still looks
but
great. I will
but
be getting it.
spring, so that's something. Something that's a...
You'll be able to use a voucher on it.
Yeah. One of the last games that you will be able to do that for.
Oh
wow. Switch Online got an update. Boy.
Man.
So, Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack is getting Virtual Boy. Now, you may think, oh, that's neat. I can play Virtual Boy on my Switch. You need a dedicated accessory to play this. Whether that's a $100 little replica Virtual Boy that you insert your Switch into, or a little Labo VR-esque cardboard model for $25. I am confused.
This is like the most Nintendo brained idea of all time. Cause like you get where it's coming from. Oh, you want to present the authentic Virtual Boy experience to people. The library of games is like, besides Wario Land, it's like, yeah, and I guess Jack Bros is like, not really that much, you know. But the real thing is like, ooh, this authentic, shitty 3D experience. But it's also like, just let's play in 2D. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't really understand why we can't play in 2D. It's a little strange, but it, like you said, you can see the rationale. This weird Nintendo brain, like, is gotta be the... If we're gonna do this, it's gotta be right. You know, it's gotta be the authentic original experience. If your face is not 2 inches away from the screen, what's the point? You know?
I think it just kind of sucks though. It's like, oh, you need the thing and you need a Nintendo Switch Online expansion. Yeah. It's like,
I hate that you're buying $100 product, piece of plastic, that you can't even use once NSO is if you stop paying for NSO, or if NSO ever becomes not a thing, then it's just fully useless.
Yeah,
It's just a thing for your shelf. It's a big piece of plastic. So
it's
honestly,
weird.
I might just get the cardboard.
That said, I'm all in. I'm gonna get the
I
stupid
don't know.
$100.
We'll see. I'll think it
I
over.
think I'm good. I'm good.
I'll get one of them. We'll see
It's
which
just
one
such
it'll
a
be.
dumb novelty that
Oh, it
I feel
is
like,
for sure.
yeah, like I'm like, yeah, why not? But I would not recommend it to anyone.
No, I mean, I think at least 2 of us have Alarmo. So
Yeah,
is that true?
that is
So
true.
I don't think we can really tell people how to spend their hard-earned money.
I'm
No,
in
no,
the
no,
minority here.
no.
No regrets. Alarmo is getting a Kirby update soon. So
True that.
I think I already got it.
or I got it. Oh, sorry, I have to update.
Metroid Prime 4 got a
I
release
think.
date.
Wait. You
Oh,
missed it.
yeah,
The big one.
I
Kirby
missed
Air
which one.
Riders
I'm sorry.
amiibo.
Oh, Kirby Air Amiibo. I didn't.
Well,
I
something
didn't
about
know
him
that.
is big.
So Kirby Air Riders is getting Amiibo, and it's gonna direct again. Another full
Mhm.
fat Masahiro Sakurai presents direct. Um, they are $50. They
But
do have a cute gimmick though, where you get a rider and a machine. I don't know what the machines are called.
I think they're called machines. I
Oh,
think you're
okay,
right.
machines. And you can swap Kirby and Waddle Dee. Like you can swap the rider onto the different machines,
Yeah,
which I think is a cute little gimmick.
it is. It
Honestly,
reminds me of that Ubisoft game.
and
Starlink.
on
Yeah, Starlink.
and like I think there's an interesting like on tech on from the tech perspective of the fact that both the rider and the machine have their own separate stats.
Yeah,
Like
Mhm.
you can grind them in game with like level ups, like you did with the amiibo in Smash Bros. So that concept is coming back.
yeah, but it's neat. It's a neat, cute little
Mhm.
concept. I
It
just
is
wish they weren't $50
$50. Hey, that's ten
And like
dollars more than Mario Galaxy 2.
and it's because of the tariffs,
Yes, 100%.
but it does make it like, oh, okay, guess I'm not getting any of those. And
Yeah,
they even announced, oh yeah, we're bringing out more of them over time.
more
It's
of
like,
them.
well, man, I'm sure that'll be great for Japan and Europe.
But if you're in America, sorry, unless you're really rich, I guess. Um, now we can talk about Metro Prime
Mhm.
4.
Looks good.
Metro Prime 4 got a release date December 4th. It showed off its a big new gimmick, right? Or maybe not gimmick, but a hook, right?
Yeah,
Which is Samus's
Mhm.
bike.
and like
Uh,
open zones at
and
least.
she traverses open zone, like a big open
Open
zone that
world,
seems to
open zone. It's
connect
hard to say.
And
the different biomes,
Mhm.
right?
the vibe I
Um,
got from it is something like Ocarina of Time Hyrule Fields.
yes, that's exactly what I
Yeah,
was thinking of.
that's how
A
I
hundred
felt.
percent.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Which I think is
but
exciting.
I think that's cool. Personally, I know I've seen some people who have been like, this, I don't want it to be open. It seems empty, blah blah. I think having a Ocarina of Time style field to connect everything, that's pretty cool to me, honestly. Um,
I was joking that it's Samus's Batmobile from Arkham Knight.
It's Terrapona.
Mhm.
yeah.
That game looks great. I
But
think this trailer
I think
finally got me on board more.
this trailer definitely was I think it's best showing yet, right? Um, and I personally thought it looked great, but
Yeah,
yeah,
weirdly quiet trailer. I felt like there's not
mm-hmm.
much sound,
Like
but
Those
they
are
s- they s- they start showing like that citadel with all the spikes on it. It's like, ooh,
yeah,
that looks fucking
it looks
cool.
cool. I'm excited. I wasn't
It looks
excited
good.
before, but I'm in.
Like people are like, "Oh, I'm so down on this game. Where's the cool stuff?" It's like,
Here it is.
it looks cool, guys. Come on.
come on. Uh, Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting DLC, or not
Not
is
only,
getting got
yeah,
DLC,
Got
got
DLC.
DLC
so
that
true.
day, same day. DK Island plus Emerald Rush. So you get to explore DK Island, which is just really fun fan service, I think, right?
But there's like nothing there. Like, do not
There's nothing
expect a
to it,
new
but
level.
it is fan service, I should
Yeah,
say. It is Absolute fan service. And then the big meat of the DLC is there's a roguelike mode now. Who would have saw that coming, huh?
Yeah, it looks sort of like Side Order. I didn't play Side Order, but it looks sort of in that vein.
I mean, I think it looks like that just because it's a roguelike, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Did anyone play this
Yeah.
yet?
I haven't. My wife played it a little bit. She said she liked it.
Nintendo fan playing their second roguelike.
This is a lot like Boss Baby.
Yeah.
I launched it, but I only just walked around DK Island for a bit. I didn't launch the roguelike mode, but DK Island's cute. It's
It
if you
looks
like DK64 and you want to run around the island for a little bit, hope you like the roguelike mode because $20 is well worth it
$20.
just to look at the island.
Yeah, it's like it looks cute, but also it kind of feels very similar to Luigi's Balloon Worlds. Like probably a little more, probably more involved than that, but still like, Luigi's Balloon World was a free update. This is $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sure.
get that. Pokemon Pokopia.
So cute.
This game
Very
looks
cute.
really cute. So it's I don't know if it's the Dragon Quest Builders team, but it's the same companies.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
It's
It's
Omega
possible
Force.
and seems likely.
It
It's
probably
Omega Force
is.
and Koei Tecmo. So it's probably the Dragon Quest Builders team. It's this cute little Animal Crossing-esque, Dragon Quest Builders-esque, like little you kind of build up the village, right? It looks really cute. I'm actually really into it. I was horrified at first. I saw Ditto turn into a human, and I was like, "Oh my god, what is happening?" Anytime I see a human-esque character with Ditto eyes, like the Ditto face, this is horrific.
My worry is that this means Animal Crossing is far off, but that might be just.
I don't think
I don't
that's
think
true.
there's a correlation.
Animal
They look
Crossing
really
and
cute. Oh man,
like broader Nintendo and Pokemon, I don't think they have like a like obviously they have correlation, but like not like a massive one. It's like, oh no, Animal Crossing is not till 2028 or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks really cute. I'm into it. I'm
super cute.
There was a weird thing where the Japanese version says it's coming in spring, but our version just said it was coming in 2026. And everything's a worldwide release these days, so I don't think
interesting.
Weird.
But
looking at the Nintendo press release thing on it, it's like it says pre-orders for the digital version will begin November 12th, which is very weird.
That's very specific. That's very specific. Okay, interesting.
So I guess we'll find out the release date then? Question mark.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good point. It's a good catch. We got other Pokemon news though. Pokemon ZA had a new trailer, Pokemon Legends ZA. And it's getting DLC called Mega Dimension. The trailer showcased 3 new megas, which are the Kalos starters: Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja. And I was really excited. I was like, yeah, they look great. I'm excited to play.
Can't wait to use them in my game.
Can't wait to use them in my game. But turns out there's a catch. So you can only get these Mega Stones for these 3 Pokemon through ranked battles. So season 1, you get Greninja. Season 2, you get Delphox. Season 3, you get Chestnut. So I hope you weren't planning on using Delphox or Chestnut, because if you were playing at launch, because who knows when. And just the fact that you have to play ranked and maybe even have to do good. I don't know. We don't know. Oh, it grinds my gears.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And especially because like the Kalos starters, like this is set in Kalos, like these are such big megas, they should just be in the game. Why are these? I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, especially as there's like a big subset of players that don't want to do multiplayer.
Yeah, especially in ZA, which is not even the traditional Pokemon battle system, you know? Like the multiplayer just seems kind of worse than normal. You know? Because it's the weird like real, like, not to say the battle system's going to be bad or anything, but it's not going to be like Pokemon. You know, and so it might not be as conducive. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and so I just think this is a very weird decision all around. I'm not happy with it at all.
Yeah. Then people have been pretty angry about the DLC being announced pre-release.
Yeah. Which
It's
honestly,
like,
that one I don't care too much about. I get it. I get
yeah.
what you meant. I think it's valid. But I mean, the DLC's. It's not like it's coming day one, right? It's just you could you could just buy it now. It's seemingly coming out in February. I would, if I had to bet, it's gonna be a Pokemon Day Shadow Drop.
That
Just
makes
seems really
sense.
likely. But
Yeah, like it's dumb they're announcing a pre-release, but also, I mean, if we're being real here, most video games at this point, digital deluxe versions are basically 10, 20 plus dollars of day one DLC anyways. It's like
yeah,
it's just so normalized, and like it shouldn't be normalized, but having VADs, like no one blinks an eye when a digital deluxe version is announced, and then it's like, oh, this $30 of DLC. Oh,
well, I
that's
think
a big deal. It's like,
when it comes to DLC and stuff like that, I'm gonna insult people here. I'm sorry. I think Nintendo fans are a little insular, where they don't know what's going on in the rest of the industry.
oh,
Uh,
definitely.
where it's like, oh, people get really mad at practices that have been being done for ages now, and it's like because
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo did it for the first time, right? And it's like, and
Mm-hmm.
then it's like, I don't even know if this is the first time Nintendo themselves has done pre-release.
Oh no, Breath of the Wild had pre-release DLC. Mario Golf World Tour had day one DLC.
Yeah, a
They
couple Fire
also
Emblem games,
dropped,
I think.
yeah, both of the Fire Emblem games I think had their season passes announced for release. So Mario Golf was an interesting case because they dropped the MSRP of that game by $10 when they announced the
Yeah,
season pass.
Oh wow.
This was back in 2014, so I guess a big part was like getting people on board for the idea of season passes and such.
that was back when we had Desperate Nintendo, the good old days, you know.
The good old days when they released Wii Party U.
Humble Nintendo.
And then we had our big closer, which was Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave coming out in 2026. This one got me. I wasn't expecting to get got by it, but it got me because I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan, but I've been a little like up and down with the series. You know, I thought Engage was really really good, but I have a lot of gripes with it as well. I thought Three Houses was really really good, but I have a lot of gripes with it. In different ways than Engage. Um, but I already really like the tone of this. Like I like that it's not a weird Saturday morning cartoon like Engage was, right? No offense to people who like Engage's story, okay? I like Engage. I want to make the abundant.
I don't know if there's anyone who likes Engage because of the story.
But yeah,
I don't think you have to worry about insulting people there.
But yeah, I much prefer the tone here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the character designs are fantastic already. Honestly, um, I'm just excited. I'm excited to get a new Fire Emblem. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I've been after Engage. It was like just been thinking for like the past year and a half or so. It's like, damn, I could go for a new Fire Emblem game. It's like, but okay. The thing is, I did not particularly care for Three Houses. Like, I
That's
liked a
fair.
lot of like the world, and obviously the cast is really great. Love the cast, but ooh, that game's pacing is really bad.
Yeah,
I really
I didn't
did
like
not
the
jive with.
structure of Three
Yeah,
Houses. I bought
like
it. I was like, oh, everyone's hyping this up. I'll play it. I played like 5 or 10 hours and like I felt like I had to like talk to everybody when I walked around the whole house
mm-hmm.
and doing that like every day, and then you do these like seemingly inconsequential battles. But I skipped Engage, but I'll probably grab this one.
I will say.
It
So,
just
if you didn't like Three Houses, I do have bad news because this seems to be very clearly related to Three Houses because the
That's
ending
okay.
teaser is Sothis, right? But we don't know
right.
the structure of the game. We don't routes? Are they gonna have like a central hub where you do daily tasks with a calendar again? I don't think that all that stuff necessarily is gonna pan out, right? I don't think it's gonna be literally 3 houses too, you know?
Yeah. And it's like
I'm willing to give it a shot.
I do hope, maybe this is naive me, but just hoping that they don't go for like the multiple route structure again, because, I did not do more than one route of that game. But from what I understand from people who did, is like, oh yeah, basically all the routes are kind of compromised in some way by virtue of, oh, they had to make so much content for this game, and you can see the shortcomings of doing that. So
You can
would
see
just rather
yeah.
like just like one big, meaty, fully budgeted route for the game. I think
I
that's
would
just a
agree.
lot more interesting.
And plus, there was a real big problem with replays of that game in that the first, I don't remember, like 12 maybe chapters were the same for everyone, right? That was really frustrating. That like before the divergent point, there's still a lot to get through, right?
Yeah.
And so the multiple route structure, it was interesting, and there was a lot cool about it, but you could kind of see it fall apart in the seams, I think, right? Um, and so I think I'm with Aubrey. I hope that this is just one route. There does seem to be different factions, so I don't know. They focused on 4 characters in particular, um, and so I'm wondering if those are different commanders, and if that's the case, like how is it going to be structured, right? Some people think it'll be like Radiant Dawn, where if you didn't play Radiant Dawn, the way that game works is you see throughout the game you see the point of view of multiple different factions, as far as I understand, because I haven't played. Um, but so maybe it's like that, right? And I think that would be cool. But we'll see. I want to say shout out to the music. The music in the trailer was really good. Anyway, that was the first party segment of the direct. That was all the first party stuff. Was there any third party y'all wanted to talk about? I know there's one Aubrey definitely wants to talk about. So we can start with
Yeah.
that.
Well, I woke up a little late to the direct, so I had to watch it afterwards. And I got like 4 different pings about like, Aubrey, oh my god. I'm like, oh guys, let me watch the direct first. And well, they announced Danganronpa 2x2.
Yep.
Which, no, just an insane announcement,
It seems
thoroughly
like
from top to bottom.
So just explain this for people that didn't see it. It seems like it's a new DLC for Danganronpa 2, right?
No, it is Okay, so there's 2 parts of it. First, it's like a full ground up remake of Danganronpa 2. And then on top of that, there is basically a second story to it that the game diverges at the beginning. And then there's a whole new set of of trials with new killers and victims and such. And who knows what that could entail? I've been thinking about that a lot, because that could mean just about anything, really, with how Danganronpa and how invested in all of its twists that series is. Like, you would imagine that this will mean like the entire story will end up upended by the end of it.
Yeah. 2 times 2 is 4. Anything to that?
I'm not going to think about that too much.
That's a good question. That's a good.
I mean, obviously it means something, but like, I'm not going to think about that too much.
Yeah.
It's,
but we are basically getting a whole new Danganronpa game.
Yeah, and it's like Kodaka is supervising the project even if he's not writing it. It's like, okay, I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Oh, I'm still gonna play it day one. It's like, yeah. I just need to know what's up with it.
Yeah.
So I will say, ooh man, as a remake of Danganronpa 2, it looks really bad.
Interesting.
Just visually, it looks really bad.
Yeah.
Because like it has all the like they animated all the portraits and redrew all of them for the animation, and it just looks like really cheap motion graphics in a way, like live 2D type stuff. And
Mhm.
live 2D can work pretty well. The Famicom Detective remakes and Enio, those games use live 2D, and those look really great. But I do think just like a big part of it is taking these portraits that were made specifically as static and then animating them. It just kind of removes a lot of their impact, I guess.
Yeah. I don't love the way it looks. Like you said, I'm not like too a fan. I don't hate it as much as you seemingly do, but I don't love it either. I'm like,
I
yeah.
just hope there's an option to turn off like the motion aspect of it.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk about Resident Evil Requiem. Uh, Now I don't particularly when third party games show up on Switch. Honestly, it doesn't really phase. Like it doesn't really. I don't really care for them because I personally get them on PC, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
me too.
But and this is gonna be another one of those, right? But I think
Yeah.
it's very cool that the Switch 2 is getting a brand new Resident Evil game day one with the other
Yeah.
platforms.
Wow, this is the first time since Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, first time since
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4, which was over 20 years ago.
Mm.
That's a
And
big
I
deal.
think yeah, that's like a really big like okay, the Switch 2 is gonna have insane third party support if this is what we're going on, just a couple months into the system.
Yeah, definitely. It's
I know next year we're also getting a James 007.
Oh, that's cool.
And Square Enix confirmed that the FF7 trilogy is all coming to Switch too.
Mhm.
They didn't say for sure if Part 3 was coming day and date, but from Hamaguchi's tweets, the director of that game, it seemed pretty clear. Yes, it will be multi-platform day one, right?
Mhm.
Um, and so yeah, I think all these Resident Evil Requiem, 007, uh, FF7 remake, the whole Part 3 in particular, but the whole trilogy, like these all point to wow, like this system's gonna get pretty good third party support, you know? So
Yeah.
if you're someone who relies on Nintendo systems, it's a pretty good time, actually. Probably the best
Yeah,
time it's
Yeah.
ever been.
maybe
Like
Kingdom Hearts will come. Who knows?
they're making
It,
a pretty sweet deal with the FF7 remake because you get pre-ordering it gets you the original version of the game, and then if you get the physical version, you get a fucking Magic the Gathering booster pack.
Just
Like,
yeah.
that that crossover stuff for Magic the Gathering is doing like wild in like sales for them.
yeah,
Oh, I bet. I
From what
bet.
I hear, I don't really know too much about Magic, but I know like the
I've heard about
crossover
that
stuff.
too.
Yeah. What
Any other
Resident Evil
third party
7 and 8
game?
are also
Oh,
coming.
sorry. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 7 8 are also coming that same.
Again,
Which
small
they're coming the
things,
same
but
day, but which is
yeah,
like
they should definitely come
weird.
earlier.
Wait,
It
they're the
should have
same
came.
day as Requiem?
Yep.
Yes, they're the same
That's
day as Requiem.
crazy.
So I thought that was a little weird, but yeah, but that's definitely cool.
That game's pretty
Um,
soon.
I think
February is
2,
not
3, and
far.
4 are guaranteed to come at that point, right?
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
The
yeah,
remakes.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm really at this point I'm pretty excited for Requiem because
I mean,
I've been playing through all the Resident Evil games this year. Only got in terms of the mainline games, Village left to play, but
they're pretty good, right?
Oh yeah.
all except one of them.
Yeah. I'm generally talking about like the stuff like after 7, like it's a pretty good series now.
Yeah. Yes,
Pretty
7 is a
consistent
great
with the
game.
7 later on, 7 plus. Um, this is just a side note for Capcom, but I I will not be shocked, especially with how unhappy they were with Monster Hunter Wild sales, if the next Monster Hunter is aimed at like Switch 2 first and then ported
Oh,
to
I
other
think that's a
systems.
guarantee.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's definitely
I
coming.
think it'll be
Yeah.
Switch to first, but also I think it will be all platforms.
Oh yeah. I meant Switch 2 as like the lead dev platform.
Right, but like
yeah.
compared to Rise, which was a Switch exclusive.
Yeah.
First.
I think the next one will be multi-plat day one. Yeah, definitely. But
And it's
but it'll
like,
definitely be
okay.
targeted for Switch 2.
Yeah,
And even like
Switch
targeting
2
for
sounds good.
Switch 2, that can run Monster Hunter World. So it's like maybe that should have been what they were targeting Wilds for this entire time.
Yeah. Oof.
Maybe they didn't need the mandatory ray tracing and all that stuff. Does
Any
that game
other-
have mandatory ray tracing?
I don't think so. I don't even know if it has any ray tracing.
Oh. Yeah,
not-
it still
I'm
runs
unsure.
like garbage on everything.
Oh,
which
it
is
runs
like,
very badly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we
Works
talk
on my
about?
machine.
Could we talk about a tale of two Switch 2 editions?
Yeah.
By that I'm
Sure.
talking about Overcooked 2 versus the Stardew Valley Switch 2 editions. The Overcooked 2 Switch 2 edition adds no meaningful features except better graphics and the little camera icons.
Is camera play not a meaningful feature?
I mean, I like the camera stuff. It's cute.
Is the platinum platypus chef
There's the
not a meaningful feature?
Platypus. One character. So that'll set you back $10 if you own Overcooked 2. And keep in mind this is not Overcooked All You Can Eat, which does not work on the Switch 2 currently, according to the website. Just Overcooked 2. So if you don't own the game, it's going to cost you $30 for a game that came out definitely more than 5 years ago.
That must have been like 2018 or something like that.
Yeah,
It came out. Yeah, 2018.
And
Wow.
I love Overcooked. I think they're awesome games. If you don't have it, it's probably the one to get because All You Can Eat Edition doesn't work on Switch 2, supposedly, and is a little glitchy. So 2 is probably still the best one. But it just seems like it should be a free update.
Yeah, or just update All You Can Eat, or at least do a Switch 2 version for All You Can Eat. Like, what are they doing?
Why? Yeah, it's weird if that game is
very, very strange.
I know they're having online issues. Like I have it on PC, and the multiplayer is still a little like kind of busted.
That's a shame.
But compare that to the Stardew Valley Nintendo Switch 2 edition, which adds a 4-player co-op, a 4-player split screen co-op, adds mouse support
control
mode, and it's free update for you with more features. And obviously, like they have a lot of money, so they kind of have that extra freedom to kind of do that free update. But it's still just seeing those side by side.
It's like I don't know, just Overcooked 2 seems just particularly bizarre in the way it's being done in like multiple different ways. It's very Nintendo-esque.
Even if it was just a couple bucks, I would understand. But $10 for that upgrade is just what are they thinking?
Like the Fantasy Life upgrade's like $3.
Yeah.
And it makes the game run really well.
And like that's probably only $3 because of they didn't bother to make it free when the Japanese version has to cost money for. I still don't understand exactly oh, there's the Japanese law that you can't put the stuff for free. And I don't understand what that's about.
I don't understand that either, but also that used to be a thing on Xbox Live, which was odd, where like DLC that was free on computer, like the Left 4 Dead DLC, there was like a few stages added to one of the Left 4 Dead games. It was free on all platforms except Xbox, where it was like $1 because they were like forced to make it cost something.
That is bizarre.
I would love to know this weird Japanese law that like specifically says no. Like what's going on here?
Yeah, I heard something that's like something to do with like an anti-Yakuza law, but like I don't get it.
How?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's funny. Any last thoughts on the direct?
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake. Was that a new announcement?
I believe
Yes,
so.
it was.
Okay, that looked cool.
That's a really cool announcement. It's like
Yeah, nothing super. Yeah,
I haven't played Fatal Frame games, so one of my
Fatal
friends
Frame seems a
who's
little too
played it.
spooky for me, but
I watched my best friend play through like all of the Fatal Frame games earlier this year, and she thought 2 was like pretty solidly the best game of the bunch. So it's like it's
okay.
cool.
I feel like
And
that's the one I hear about the most.
The Wii remake of that game never released. I forget if it was outside of Japan or only released in Japan and Europe, but it didn't come stateside. And so it's like that hasn't been a game that's been available for since the PS2. So it's like, yeah, it's good to have that.
Definitely, yeah. So that's a really good announcement.
Dragon
I'm gonna
Quest
pick it up,
VII.
honestly.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Dragon Quest VII. That was
a
a
cool one.
crazy
Yeah.
announcement.
It's only coming out 4 months after Dragon Quest 1 and 2, so they're really pumping these Dragon Quest games out.
Wait, that comes out in February?
Yeah, February.
That's crazy.
It looks really cute though. I like the style.
Yeah.
It's like it seems to be I don't know how you get. I don't know if you guys know how Fantasian worked. That
Mhm.
it's like a
Yeah.
goofy
Mhm.
mobile game that eventually came to console. But basically, it looks like they like made dioramas and like scanned them in.
It looks like
They did
the
do
tilt
that.
shift effect, kind of.
And I think that's a really cool way to go about this. It looks really cute.
It looks
I'm
really
into
cute.
the
I
visual
like the
style.
visuals.
It looks like kind of absurdly good looking.
Mhm.
Yeah. Every time I see a chibi-esque game, not to say this is chibi, but chibi-esque, right? Game with really nice visuals. I always think, why couldn't BDSP look this good?
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
Because that was made in like
In
a year.
yeah, I know. I know why, but it's just still. It's like,
Yeah.
dang. It bothers me.
It is just so interesting that they decide to remake Dragon Quest VII for a second time.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it's neat. When I get around to playing Dragon Quest VII, I'll probably play the original game, but like, just interesting they decide to do that before 4, 5, and 6, which I'm not saying they have to go in order. It's just weird.
It's just fascinating, right? Because I don't think 7 is regarded as like particularly the fan favorite.
Oh
right?
no, not at all. Like if they wanted to remake a fan favorite, they'd remake 5.
Yeah.
That game is amazing.
But they went straight to 7, and that I think that's interesting. Maybe Hori just really loves this one. It has a special place in his heart.
Which had a 2013 remake as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think that's all for me.
Yeah. So overall thoughts of the direct? How would you grade it? Give me a letter.
B minus.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
B minus. Yeah.
We're all in agreement. Okay.
I think maybe the main issue with the direct was its pacing was really bad.
Yes.
I think spending like 20-minute Mario block, and it's like by the end of it, it's like, oh my god, let it end already. And it's like that just feels bad for a direct.
It was especially bad because it was 20 minutes, but nothing really like big. Like there was announcements of note, right? But there was no like. I mean, I guess this is me just saying there was no 3D. Right.
They didn't port 3D Land.
I think a big announcement. The whole Mario Anniversary section, right? And they just didn't have that.
Yeah, and combined with like half of those announcements, like, oh, we're gonna be at the Kyoto Marathon. Oh, the Nintendo Museum has special name tags or whatever. Oh, here's your talking flower merch. It's like most of those announcements were just really stupid to be having in a main Nintendo Direct.
Have you noticed every time Miyamoto comes up in a direct? Like it just like he had the Pikmin Bloom segment. He had the Mario movie cast announcement.
Yeah.
Like, there's something about when Miyamoto shows up in a direct, we just get bullshit.
Hey, Pikmin
Yeah.
Bloom rules.
Hey, I like Pikmin Bloom, but that game was
Pikmin
out
Bloom-
already when he talked about it.
Hey, Pikmin Bloom did bridge into Pikmin 4's announcement at least.
It did. But
But it is like, okay, guys, come on.
Or
Yeah.
in the March direct earlier this year, we got Nintendo Today from him as the closer of that direct. And what?
That was wild.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. And it's
Yeah, so
like
it's weird. Every time Miyamoto shows up, things get wacky.
and it's like the same way whenever Nintendo tweets like, "This is Miyamoto," you're about to hear the most insane shit you've ever heard.
So I will say my overall thoughts of the direct. I think people need to reframe how they see direct. In that all the games except for Fire Emblem are coming out by spring, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least first party wise. Directs are really only about the next couple of months these days. They are no longer the big, like, I don't know if they ever were, I guess, right?
I don't really think they ever were, is the thing.
Yeah.
At least in the Switch era, which is,
in
when
the
people
Switch era.
start really caring.
Yeah.
Like, that's always been the status quo of it. And it's like, it's weird how much people are like, people just never learn. That's the thing about it.
You have to set your expectations to Nintendo's going to reveal the next, like, half year of content, And that's it. They're not going to go beyond that scope outside of maybe one or two things,
And they still did announce, like, 4 new games?
Yeah.
It's like, there was more... This was more, like, focused on third-party or first-party stuff than I, like, expected. I expect, like, way more focus on third-party games.
Most of it looks good. I'm not, like, super, super excited for anything, but there's a lot I'm going to play. Probably my most look forward to upcoming game is Prime 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Out of, like, what's been here.
And so, like, Fire Emblem, but
stuff like that, and just, like, stuff that's like, I don't know if I'll get that, but hey, it looks cool, and I can respect that.
Yeah.
I feel like people should learn to respect, I don't think I'll get that, but hey, that looks cool. A little more.
Definitely. Versus, oh, I hate this. This sucks. I don't care about it, and therefore it's like, it's bad. They're wasting time.
That fucking picture that looked like a Renaissance painting of the Nintendo Store watch party, just like fucking crashing out over the Danganronpa announcement. Very funny stuff. It's like, come on, guys.
Come on. But anyway, that's our direct episode. Yeah. We spent just about as long as the talking about. Isn't that fun?
That's good podcasting right there.
If you like this podcast, we are on pretty much every podcast. All right, as far as I know.
For sure.
You should join the Discord, which there should be a link below, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
If not, put a comment in YouTube or something like that, and we'll get
yell at us, and we'll do it.
And if you're already in the server, yell at us anyways.
Yeah. And if you're in the
server, it's even easier to yell at us.
Oh yeah. And if you're in the server and you ever want to be on the podcast, just let us know, and we might have space for you. As a guest appearance.
Have a good microphone and headphones.
Just have a good microphone. That's important.
No playing the audio through your speakers.
No.
Instant out.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that should be it. Thanks for listening, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.